Well, a new money-saving trend is dividing opinions across the country. People are taking to TikTok to reveal the 5 things they believe are worth spending money on, regardless of their budget.
Number 3, direct.
Here are 5 things that I believe are worth your money. Number 1, a personal trainer. I went to the Olympics this year and I still have a personal trainer for my gym and for my track.
Robot vacuum, fortnightly cleaner, outdoor slide, mud kitchen, a snoo. Boom.
Yeah, I love all of that. We thought that we'd put a financial wellness coach to the test to see what is worth spending a pretty penny on and what is definitely not. And Betsy Westcott, financial wellness coach, joins us live. Morning to you.
Morning.
Well, tell us, what is worth it?
I don't think I'm going to get many arguments, but a coffee machine. I mean, whose day doesn't start without a cup of joe?
Yep.
Ours, they could start at around $400 for a decent espresso coffee machine. Ours was about $648. It lasted us 6 years. I did the math on beans and milk. I was pumping out a cup of coffee for about 70 cents versus $5 in the cafe. So that didn't just provide me with coffee, but it was about $37,000 of savings worth the money. Much like the lady on TikTok, I think a RoboVac is worth the money. Ours is called Lord Voldemort. And he has not only saved me time, but probably preserved our marriage, in fact. And they used to be eye-wateringly expensive, but when the sales hit on these bad boys, they really drop it like it's hot, and you can get them for an absolute steal. In addition to that, I absolutely think, and this might be controversial, but a stylist is very good money spent. They start at about $200. But hear me out on this one. They will teach you what colours suit you, what shapes in terms of clothing suit you. And it means that you're not wasting money on clothes, because the average Aussie has about $1,226 of unworn clothes in their closet. So that is absolutely money well spent. A building and pest inspection report is another one. When you buy your home, you would be surprised how many people want to skip this step. It is the absolute definition of penny wise, pound foolish, because if there is a default in your property, that's going to be like tens of thousands of dollars to fix. And then finally, a good mattress. I mean, David, you've got little ones. Can you put a price on a good night's sleep?
Yep.
So they cost around $1,500 for a decent one. They on average last 8 years. If you do the math on it, it's about 51 cents a night. But honestly, who can put a price on sleep?
I love those. Okay, what is definitely not worth the money?
Yeah, this is going to cause outrage. Uber Eats, it is not worth the money. I know, boo. But look, you pay about 3 to 53% more on the food, and that's before you add delivery and service fees. I don't know about you, but mine always turns up a bit cold, a bit shaken up and a bit flat, so that one's off. Brand name pantry items or medication. Compare the Market did an analysis on this, and they say if you just switch to the generic brand, you save $65 a week, which actually equates to $3,500
Wow.
a year. Yeah, it's like a holiday.
Okay.
So, paracetamol, it's still paracetamol no matter what box it comes in. In addition to that, a car you can't afford. I mean, this is an age-old one, everyone knows it. But as soon as you drive it off the lot, it goes down in value. And then if you finance that with expensive interest, that's just like a really great way to absolutely wreck your cash flow. Bottled water. Aussie water, safe, free, comes from the tap. Need I say more?
Need I say more?
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It became a thing somewhere along the line.
I don't know why we do that.
Yeah, and then last but certainly not least, extended warranty. So, 1 in 5 Aussies will purchase an extended warranty. It costs about 10 to 20% of the price, so $1,500 laptop, you might pay sort of $250, $300 for that. But most of what you're buying is actually covered by Australian consumer law, so you really don't need it.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got good coverage there anyway.
You're amazing. Thanks, Betsy.
Thank you.